So, per Joest's request, we're going to play some blue-white Battle of Wits for a little while. I hope that's okay with everybody, because I'm really interested in playing blue-white Battle of Wits right now. Let me swap over my deck list real fast. I don't keep one-landers in Battle of Wits, but I'm willing to keep this one. With Reclamation, you could play Kefnet as a sideboard card against control, and it wouldn't be terrible. Yeah, that's true. Suspend Ancestral. Pass the turn. We're against Tron. Untap. Ancestral taken down. Never didn't always have it. It's incredibly unlikely we'd get a better 6 as every hand we get is terrible. Alright. You listen up. Cycle Illumination. We will not reveal Terminus. Opponent has Tron. Battle Wits, yeah! Play Windswept Heath, pass the turn. Hopefully they're relying on a bad creature threat. On the bright side, it's unlikely we lose to Ulamog's Mill. Yes. I'll take decks we can't beat for $400, Alex. Opponent only has an O-Stone, so we're safe for now. Opponent plays a Relic. Cracks Relic. Alright, crack Windswept Heath. Get a Hollowed Fountain. Untap. Play a Port Town. Tapped. Alright. We get to Ancestral Visions next turn. Hive Mind? I mean, I'm interested to see it. When it plays an Urza's Mind, they're up to 9 mana. It plays a Worm Coil Engine. Path the Worm Coil Engine. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Untap. Ancestral Vision. Finally off Suspend. Target ourselves. If we could top deck Ghost Quarter and Surgical here, I'd be really happy. Neither of those things. Well, I mean, we can tutor for Ghost Quarter. Then we could play in Ghost Quarter Tower. I think that's actually worth it. We're not doing a lot else that interacts with our opponent right now. So Transmute Talaria West. Oh, we're going to get Tectonic Edge. Play Tectonic Edge. Nuke the tower. Welcome new viewers to the stream. I'm Kano. I'm a little bit tipsy and we're playing Blue-White Battle of Wits in Modern. Put on our magnifying glass so we can find the card. Hive Mind, aka less fun than Thousand Year Storm. That's true. Don't you dare reveal a tower. Opponent reveals a Karn. Don't you dare play a tower. God damn it! It's always the tower. But it makes us exile a card from our hand. Exile Verdict. Untap. Draw Azor's Gateway. Let him alt Karn and counter the trigger. Play Gateway. Activate Gateway. Pitch Terminus. Pass the turn. If he wants to go for the alt, that is exactly what I will do. I would love to stifle a Karn ultimate. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the dank memes I could create if I stifled a Karn ultimate? I ultimated Karn one time in paper, and I believe I lost that game because I hit like 2 lands and then had to mulligan or something like that. It was dumb. But opponent ticks down on the gateway. Confiscate. Nice. Opponent scrying. Put a fate counter on Karn Liberated. I won't lie to anybody in chat right now. We are not in a good place. Also, welcome new viewers to the stream. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm a little bit tipsy and we're playing Blue-White Battle of Wits Control versus Mono-Green Tron, and it looks like we're kind of getting our butts handed to us right now. Play an island. I'm going to play a treasure map. Hold up Stiflebird. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a Sanctum of Ugin. Opponent pluses Karn. We'll let the plus go through. And we'll pitch Blessed Alliance. Activate Treasure Map. Cryptic Command. Do we want Cryptic Command? I think we want Cryptic Command. We'll put Cryptic Command on top. Untap. We draw. Cryptic Command. Pass the turn. Hold up Stiflebird. And Cryptic. Opponent minuses on the treasure map. We will stifle the activation. Get on burial rights. Opponent plays a Tron land. Opponent taps for so much mana. 12 manas. Is this a walking ballista? Good God. It's a walking ballista. Sacks a Sanctum of Ugin. I am not playing Lavinia. Lavinia might be a reasonable inclusion in this deck. Opponent went and got an Ulamog. Okay. Activate treasure map. Wrath of God to the bottom. Untap. Activate treasure map. It pisses off Tron a little bit. Thematic Compass to the bottom. Get some treasure, draw a card. We draw Fog. Pass the turn. It stops some of the suspend cards. It stops as foretold shenanigans, like things like that, but a lot of it's really fringe. Opponent did not activate Karn first. They are casting Ulamog first. Apparently me saying that out loud made them realize it. Yep! I've drank this much of a liter of beer. Opponent puts a counter on Ballista. Opponent casts an Ulamog. What do they target? Okay. Counter target spell. Bounce Karn. It does stop them from casting their planeswalkers, but I think that's about it. Opponent exiles 2 of our lands. Attacks for 7. We take it. Untap. Draw Fairy Conclave. Play Fairy Conclave. Pass the turn. It'll be great when the unbanned treasure crews dig through time and dread return. Oh my god. I really want there to be a point in time where the ban list is like 1 or 2 cards long and just like everything else goes, right? I want there to be like strong enough answers, strong enough disruption, and like crazy stuff happening. I want that to be a thing. I think the ideal scenario is there are no cards on the ban list and the format is healthy. Like, that's the thing everybody should strive for, right? Opponent plays a Karn. So flash in Torrential Gearhulk. I too like unicorns. Bring Storm back to standard? They did. 1,000-year Storm's a thing. Cryptic Command. Counter target spell and draw. Doesn't count? I think it counts. Opponent attacks for 7. Well, we got a block. Opponent puts a counter on Ballista. Plays an Urza's Mine. We untap. We draw an island. So Snapcaster Mage. For Path to Exile. Path Ballista. Opponent kills Snapcaster. Pings us. Pings us some more. Doesn't even want the land out of the path. They go all the way to 5. Okay. We play an island. Pass the turn. Opponent casts an Ulamog. Hits Fairy Conclave and our Hollowed Fountain. Cycle Angel Song. We just need some of our creature removal. Spell Queller is not it. Ulamog resolves. It puts a fate counter on Ulamog, as if that matters. Hey. Play Prairie Stream. Pass the turn. I have a plan. It's a bad plan, but it is a plan. Opponent plays a relic, and the plan dies. Cracks relic. I was kind of relying on this Unburial Rites for that Torrential Gear Hulk, combined with this card to like kind of buy some time for a little bit. So we're going to depose Ulamog. Draw a card. Cleansing Nova. Well, that doesn't do it. If it were Hollowed Burial, which we're not running, it would. I'm going to place Chromatic Star. Why doesn't white have, like, quadruple white, 7 mana, exile all permanents? That's a fair card. Put that in standard, please. Opponent Ghost Quarters our white source. So we tutor up a Plains. We're not going to flash in Spell Queller yet. So now we lose because our opponent can crack O-Stone in response to Spell Queller. I guess play Hallowed Fountain tapped. This is ridiculous. Depends on whether or not he lets us have this block. Nova doesn't do it. Ulamog's indestructible. And if we Nova'd for artifacts, we wouldn't have enough mana to... Opponent cracks O-Stone, and we concede. Okay. Game 2. Stony Silence, Stony Silence, Stony Silence, Herx, Herx. And what'll we go down? We go down... I guess, like, our fogs are really bad. So is... Some of our wraths are really bad. Add trinket mages so that we can get our Tormod's Crypt. Walking Ballista? Engineered explosives and Walking Ballista, okay. They're technically better than wraths, I think. Try like that. We'll play first. We have Deprive, an Obstructionist, and a Field. We're going to keep. That's true. Opponent mulls to 5. Mulls to 4. Alright. Our Tron opponent mulligan to 4. Play Flooded Strand, pass the turn. Opponent starts Forest. Ancient Stirrings. Our hero Tron mulls the best in the format. Natural Tron with Karn at 4. Oh, that would suck. That would just, I think that would prove there is no god. But as we know, top deck god does exist, and he is very, very fickle. Opponent picks up a Chromatic Star. We fetch Flooded Strand, get a Hallowed Fountain tapped, and pass. Had your opponent natural Karn me on turn 3 from a mull to 1 and you lost? What? That's some bull. Opponent Chromatic Star. Cracks the star for green. Plays a Sphere. We untap. We draw Jace. Play Field of Ruin. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a Tower. Cracks the star for green. Plays a sphere. Cracks the sphere for green. Walking Ballista for our opponent. Nuke the tower. We'll let Ballista resolve. Pick up an island. Untap. Draw a swamp. I think we Jace unsummon. Like, it doesn't matter if Jace goes to 1 unless he's got a second Ballista. He can't Tron us next turn. He can't answer Jace in any way. So, Jace. Unsummon Ballista. If he's got a land, I guess he can replay it for 2 and shoot Jace down. But then he loses Ballista and has nothing else. But he plays a Ghost Quarter. And he has to do it on his turn or we can Obstructionist to counter an activation. Pings Jace. Pings Jace. We untap. Draw Declaration in stone. Pass the turn. Hold up Deprive. Or Nimble. I'm going to deprive this Ballista, bouncing an island. But it does only have 2 cards left in hand. We draw a Detention Sphere. Pass the turn. Ideally for us, they draw a map. Yeah, I think so. We would get to counter the activation, they would lose a draw, we would cycle, and just overall be in a better place. Play Fairy Conclave. We really need another white source. Path is not a white source. Hell, at this point we might even flash Nimble Obstructionist and path it just to get a second plains. Don't know why they were so eager to Ghost Quarter that. Like, this helps us. Opponent plays a Relic. Maybe we're out of basics. The 266 card deck is out of basics, everybody. I'm going to flash Nimble in and path it. Because I want to make sure I cast Elspeth this turn. Get an island. Untap. We draw. Search for Escanto. Play Elspeth. Start making dudes. On a cracks map. Gets a mine. Interesting they didn't go for tower. But okay. We untap. We draw on burial rights. Tick up Elspeth. Attack for 3. Yeah, that would seem to be the indication. Play search. Pass the turn. Opponent gives up. Alright, run it back. And he slams an Ugin next turn. Oh my gosh, that'd be awful for us. He's just Ugin minus Ugin to 1, wipe the board. Alright, did we time out yet? Sounds like you've never given an Elspec the no respect 0. No, I have never done that. And this is really tempting. We have negate, mana leak, and search if we draw a second land, but if we don't draw a second land, we're like totally boned. We're gonna mulligan. Ugh! Mulligan. Alright. Talaria West on top. Opponent starts Tron land. No turn ones. What happened to all my color? There we go. I was like really washed out for a second. Should have left it up to the top deck gods on 7. That may have been reasonable. Oh, opponent kept a 7 with natural Tron is what they did. Hieroglyphic Illumination. Well, fetch up a Hollowed Fountain. Play Jace. Pass. There's natural Tron. Natural Tron into a Wormcoil engine. Okay, that I think is the best case scenario for us. Battle of Wits. Cycle Hieroglyphic Illumination. Draw an island. Play an island. Oust Wormcoil. Pass the turn. We might get there yet. We did draw best art, best flavor text Battle of Wits. I only run 1 because I opened it from a pack. Please, for the love of God, have nothing. It's a Tron land. 9 mana for our opponent. Ugin the Spirit Dragon. Well, we loot. Pitch Verdict. Ugin resolves. Shoots. Why would you minus? Why would you not just plus targeting Jace? The no respect from our opponent. Death Cloud is not an instant. Good God, if it was. If Death Cloud was an instant, Death Cloud would be in every deck I play. I love Death. I love Smallpox effects. If we draw a land, we might be able to do something tricky into casting Battle of Wits, but it didn't happen. Activate for planes. Play the planes. Pass the turn. I doubt there's like almost no chance we could ever possibly win this game. Opponent shoots us in the face, attacks for 6. We would need like Overload Cyclonic Rift, and our opponent just hard cast a Karn. So we're not winning this game. Exile a card from my hand. Well, exile Wrath of God. Opponent attacks for 6. We go to 5. Commit to memory. We can answer the thing that'll kill us only for our opponent to Ulamog us and kill us. Damn! Alright. Blue-white Battle of Wits. Let's do it. Mulligan. I will keep this. It's not great, but I'll keep it. Opponent's thinking. Thinking a lot. It's not the same guy, is it? Nope. We will keep. Windswept Heath to the top. Star Fairy Conclave. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a mountain. Plays Goblin Guide. We draw Windswept Heath. Untap. Draw a second Windswept Heath. What are the odds of that? Pass the turn. Alright, fetch up a plains. Mana Leak Lavamancer. Opponent gonna get in for 2. Almost didn't for some reason. We draw Tech Edge. Go to 15. Untap. We draw. Search for Iskanta. Well, in that case, we'll play Search for Iskanta, play Windswept Heath. Pass the turn. Opponent's still stuck on 1 land. Finds the second land because I jinx it. and plays an Eidolon of the Great Revel. Well, yeah, let's do this now. Thematic Compass to the bottom. Draw Field of Ruin. Eidolon resolves. Goblin Guide. Attacks for 2, reveals emergency powers, which we will probably not be able to cast, ever. So, mill emergency powers. We draw Disdainful Stroke. Play Watery Grave tapped. Pass the turn. At least we have Disallow. Opponent attacks for 4. Goblin Guide reveals an island. Take 4. Go to 6. Opponent has a Light Up the Stage. I think we disallow that. Oh, I got a list. Wilderness Reclamation Sultai? That looks awesome. Top of our deck is Condemn. We mill it. We transform. We draw a Logic Nut and scoop it up. It's an attempt at a competitive list, but nothing insane. We're going to bring in Timely Reinforcements, Trinket Mages, and yeah. And we're going to drop probably Mind Sculptors, Disdainful Stroke, Sulfur Helix Pinnacle. I'll try like that. Just keep in 3 more cards than we started with. It's Battle Wits. Who cares about numbers? I'd love to play first, though. Oh my god, if there was a hand that beat Burn, it's this. Double Timely in the opener. Mission briefing to flash it back eventually. I like the look of this hand. Play Marsh Flats, pass the turn. I want to run Animist's Awakening and Mono Green Helix Pinnacle. Opponent starts Lava Spike. We fetch with Marsh Flats and find Hallowed Fountain. Tapped. Take 3. Untap. We draw Island. We'll play Glacial Fortress. Play Thematic Compass. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a mountain. Spikes us. Bolts us. We're at 10. We untap. We draw. Then fill out the list with Thrag Daddy and big other green monsters, including Carnage Tyrant. I mean, I'd be down for that. Cast Timely Reinforcements, undo our opponent's last turn. Opponent plays a mountain. Plays Goblin Guide. Gets in. Reveals a Cryptic Command. We draw. Cryptic Command. Cast Timely. Go back to 20. Get 3 dudes. Pass the turn. Finally out of beer. Opponent plays a land and passes. We draw. Day of Judgment. Activate Thematic Compass. Get an island. Play an island. Pass the turn. No attacks. Opponent plays a mountain. Opponent bolts our face. We go to 17. Skewers us. We go to 14. Shard volleys us, and we go to 11. Opponent does not get in. We opt. Obstructionist to the bottom. Draw Prairie Stream. Perfect. Yeah, Miracle Terminus. Miracle Terminus in Battle of Wits. Soldier tokens to the bottom. We don't care. Play Prairie Stream. Pass the turn. Hold up Cryptic. Feels good. Yeah, we're just going to take that. We really want to activate this compass to get a land. Get an island. Untap. We draw. Sunken Hollow. Play Sunken Hollow. Mission Briefing. Serum Visions to the grave. Depose Deploy on top. Cast Timely. Yes, we did. The 2 timely reinforcements were in our opener. We did Miracle the Terminus to only basically answer one thing, but which was a Goblin Guide. Still worth. Take 1. We untap. Draw Depose Deploy. Basically, instant speed, timely reinforcements light. Opponent attacks. Well, give him the old Mazavith. Cast Deploy. Gain some life. This one actually removes it from combat. So unfortunately we cannot do that. Play Teferi. This is like the control player's dream right now. Plus Teferi. Play a land. Oh, yeah. Okay. I was thinking we were blocking it to kill it. That is correct. I should do that. And I definitely should do that if he attacks again. Opponent attacks us. Block and block. And now if he pumps, we maze it. Opponent gives up. Nice. Very nice. Alright, run it back. It's amazing. I know, right? It's a good thing we're playing 50 timely reinforcements in our deck. Well, we have 4. We have, then we have timely reinforcement light, which is depose deploy, which is like sort of like timely reinforcements. It's better because it's instant. It's worse because it costs 1 more and only gains us 1/3 of the life and gets 2/3 of the dudes. Oh my god, this might be the worst hand I've ever seen. Mulligan. Well, we got 2 declarations in stone. I think this is our best shot. Cryptic to the bottom. Opponent starts mountain. I hope their opener is 3 Goblin Guides or 3 Monastery Swift Spirits. They get in for 1. We untap. We draw. Tectonic Edge. Play Hallowed Fountain tapped. Pass the turn. Alright. Opponent go Monastery Swift Spirit and a Monastery Swift Spirit swing 3, please. Nope. It's an Eidolon. Damn it. We take 1. Untap. Draw an island. Play an island. Deck and stone the Eidolon. Opponent gets a clue. Lava Spike from our opponent. Go to 13. Light up the stage. Opponent reveals Mountain and Skullcrack. They have another bolt. Holy crap. Timely off the top, please. When it gets in for 4, takes us to 6. We untap, we draw. Our 3rd declaration in stone. Play Tech Edge. Deck and stone Swift Spear. Opponent gets another clue. Plays a mountain out of exile. Probably Skull cracks us. Skull cracks us to 3. And Shard volleys us for lethal.